Have you ever been punched in the face by a bad real estate market? If you've been licensed for less than 10 years, you've probably never experienced it. But even if you have been around for longer, you should know that a downturn in the market for the top agents in North America, it presents massive, massive opportunities for you. So get excited, because if you're watching this, it's because you were concerned, but you don't have to be. So let's do this. Here we go. Media, social media, everywhere we seem to be looking right now, it's coming at us. Recession's coming, the stock market's down, get prepared, the end is near. They're using words like crash, depression, which is, media sensationalism to get you to read their articles or watch the YouTube videos and to keep you scared, so much so that you'll seek out and watch more of it. So naturally, the human brain will buy into this because we want to believe the worst case scenarios, because that's how your ancestors survived thousands of years ago. So is there going to be a market downturn, slowdown? Of course there is. We all knew it. It's a cyclical beast, and this is part of a natural cycle in an economy. So here's the thing. Every single time there's a downturn, the media goes into overdrive, sensationalizing it to the degree that it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy for you. Okay? Every single time I have seen a downturn in the economy, everybody's like, oh my God, it's the worst. It's never going to change. And it always changes. It always gets better. But listen carefully, and here's how you're going to set yourself up to take a bigger market share while everybody else sits on their hands and freaks out. So number one, commit. Commit to the things that I'm going to tell you, and start telling yourself that you're not going to go quietly in the night. You're going to make the necessary changes to improve your business and recession-proof it. So no matter what the economy's doing, you're going to laugh in its face and you're going to love it. So won't it be great when you get to that point and you don't have to worry any longer about the economy and whether those deals are coming in or not, or whether your team is going to be able to weather the storm? Growth and prosperity are yours to be had. So you just have to make that commitment right here, right now. The number one most valuable asset that you have is you. Number two, stop listening to the media. Don't get sucked in. Someone is always moving. Someone is always buying and selling. And remember that, and get ready to get rich. And what that means is that the greatest opportunities to create wealth, the greatest opportunities to take a quantum leap forward financially, is in a market downturn and not market upturns. When the market's slow and some people go broke, that is when the greatest opportunities to create wealth are made. As terrible as that seems. And if you're not ready for it, you're not prepared for it, you're going to be in survival mode, and you don't want to be going down that path. My own story comes from a place where we were in the worst recession I had ever seen for the province that I live in, and it hit rock bottom in 2018. From that, myself and my business partner exploded our business, and we absolutely 10 times it from one year to the next year. I went from a few sales to over 200 the following year. What changed? It wasn't the economy. It really wasn't that much better. The actual market sales only went up about 5 or 10%, but we went up like 1,000%. So get the media out of your head and start changing that line of thinking into a positive one instead. So don't use words like recession, depression, crash. Instead, change those to opportunity, wealth, growth, and start thinking that way. Okay, number three, be prepared and start right now. So slim down, become a lean machine, become a profit machine. Stop thinking that you need to be running around in things like luxury vehicles, for example, to make yourself look good, and spending a ton of money on things you don't need to spend money on. Find ways to be able to get clients and sales faster than you were before. So in other words, let's say the market slows down, and I'm just picking a number, to half of what it was before. So now you would have to work twice as hard to get the same number of deals, right? But what if I told you that's not necessarily true? There's lots of ways you can do it for much faster with less time spent finding those leads. How do you think in the slowest market I had experienced in 20 years, I went from dead slow to Mach 1 speed just like that? Well, I can't say it was just like that. It took a few months of deep dives and hard work. But how about if I showed you those systems and the leads and listings that just basically come to you? You're going to need to be able to not follow the mainstream realtor, to break away from the water cooler and be completely different than everyone else. You're going to need to start following me and learn to rise above 90% of agents or 99% of the agents out there. And you're going to need to open up your mind and shut up and listen. I don't care if you did 5 deals or you did 100 deals last year. You have a lot to learn. I have a lot to learn still, but I've got a lot to show people as well. So get excited while everyone else shoves their head in the sand. You're going to economy proof your business and be armed with so many tools that you will crush it in any economy. And you're going to laugh in the face of recession. Don't forget, you are the most valuable asset in your business. So it makes sense to invest in your number one asset, in yourself. So go get the skills, the strategies, the systems, the support, and the mindset so that you can win in good markets and win in bad markets. Number 4, make hay while the sun shines. So commit to cranking it up right now before it gets to the quiet zone. Set yourself up for success right now. Keep working hard. Get the media and all this other shit out of your mind. So get out there right now and start making more lead generation activities and more education part of your daily activity. Don't work 7 days a week. Take a day off at least so that you can recharge. But when you work, you work. No more surfing social media and farting around all over the internet thinking you're busy. Every 30 minutes in your calendar should be full. From the minute you start, you should be starting at like 7:30 in the morning or 8 a.m. until you quit at 7 or 8 p.m. Every minute of the day should have a purpose, and that purpose is building systems, education, and lead gen activities. So do as many deals as you can right now while things are still moving really well, and build that cash up while it's easier, because you know what, as we speak, the full force of what might happen in the economy, it's not here yet. And in 6 months from now or a year, you know what, you might wish you had. Number 5, save your cash. Now, I'm a big believer in taking a vacation. That's my period of time when I absolutely unplug. However, here's the deal. If you haven't hit the numbers you should have hit, or you don't have a lot of money in the bank, you don't deserve to go on a vacation. So it might not feel like it, but I say this from the bottom of my heart. You're destroying yourself by doing this. When the chips were down, or I was just learning the business and just ramping it up, I didn't spend any money on vacations. I didn't feel like I deserved it yet. So one of the sweetest things in the world is taking a deserved vacation. Make sure you have at least 3 to 6 months worth of cash in the bank, because cash in the bank is going to give you that much more confidence going forward. Stashing cash is going to be giving you a position of strength rather than a position of survival. And we've all been there. So do you want to be a survivor, or do you want to be a pillar of strength that other people look up to and can draw on? This is especially true for team leads. If you have a team, you need to be a pillar of strength to lead that team through the tough times. Number 6, cut the fat. When you're running a team, do you have any drama agents that you wish you never had? Anyone that you're unsure about? Cut them now. Do it. It's going to hurt. Otherwise, you would have done it already. So they are a cancer to your business. It doesn't matter if they're an agent or if they're one of your admin or anyone else that you work with. Commit to surrounding yourself only with positive people that are like-minded and want to strive to be better. Stop hanging out with assholes and letting them get the better of you. You deserve success and prosperity. So are you interested in partnering with me and my partners? I only surround myself with outstanding individuals and like-minded agents that want to better themselves in the real estate industry. If you want to get involved in several streams of real estate income, don't hesitate to text me at this number. I don't bite, I only nibble a little. But only if you want to learn how to increase your business in a tough market and collaborate with a super team. By the way, if you're an asshole, please don't. We're not interested. Oh, don't forget, leave your comments below, subscribe. Seriously, lots of amazing content coming. I'm going to be sending it out at least 2 times. It's going to be 3 times a week just to help you through the tough times and the good times pretty much anytime. See you in the next one.